through an impressive season, obviously, with London. So what do you think those skill sets that you learned in London that you can bring to the Philadelphia Flyers during camp?
Yeah, I think I learned a lot of things. The biggest thing I think was just playing on both sides of the puck. Dale there, my head coach, he taught me a lot about the defensive zone and just little skills like that because you need to get trust from your head coach at the next level on the defensive side of the puck. So I'd say a lot of that stuff is going to help translate and then obviously I had a pretty productive offensive season as well. So yeah.
What's it like playing with Oliver and both of you being Flyers and maybe growing and developing your games together for the future of the Flyers?
Yeah, it's been super cool ever since we were 16. We've been in London together, and to watch each other grow and just become brothers and really close friends. It's been a really cool experience, and to come here it helps a lot just to know him as well. And he's come into such a fantastic player with such a bright future, and it's been cool to watch each other grow, and hopefully we stay together throughout the long run.
Does it help having that connection moving forward in terms of your careers and potentially being maybe cornerstones for the Flyers in the future? Like having someone to kind of go through everything with, and then the communication on the ice obviously is probably pretty high.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. I remember just like last year at camp, we came in and we didn't really know anyone at all, so having a familiar face like him, it made it easier just to transition here, and we were comfortable with each other, so I think that made that transition last year a lot easier, and our relationship is super tight. We're like brothers now, and yeah.
I heard Riley Armstrong said when your one teammate went to play in World Juniors, your confidence just kind of went up. You became the guy, and he said that's when he really noticed your biggest strides. Just what was that experience like where you kind of took over there?
Yeah, the World Junior Camp was a cool experience, and to not make it was heartbreaking, and it was a tough couple days for me. It stung a bit, but you kind of gotta move on, and my goal was to prove them wrong and use that to fuel the fire. So after I got cut there, I kind of used it as motivation for the rest of the season to prove them wrong and just continue to grow as a player and a person. So yeah.
How much did that bother you? Like, I'm sure that probably took a little while to kind of put behind you, or did it stay with you the whole time?
It stings for a bit, but I kind of forgot about it, a couple days later. But I went on Christmas break and, got my mind off hockey and everything. So it stung for a bit, but I just used it as motivation, throughout the season, different times. I just would kind of think back on it, wouldn't let it bother me, but just let it motivate me and, prepare me for games and little things like that.
Does it help motivate you now for next year for World Juniors or this coming? Have you had any talks with Hockey Canada about moving forward?
For sure, yeah. I know I got invited to a World Junior Camp at the end of July, so I'm gonna go back there and try to prove to them that I deserve to be on the team this year, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to show them that in the week that I'm there. So.
What have the Flyers communicated to you in terms of what they want you to be focusing on, working on, so that you're ready, especially now that you have a contract, so that you're ready to make the jump to the pro level after the season and then take a run at being a Flyer?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me my whole life has just been continuing to get bigger and stronger. So, putting on weight, spending a lot of time in the gym. That's always been the biggest thing for me, and that's going to be another big thing this summer. Kind of have a shorter summer this year just because we had a long playoff run, but I'm going to try to make the most of my time in the gym, maybe some extra days on the weekends in the gym or extra hours after, just putting in work to get stronger, get bigger, so I can play with the bigger guys, and it's a faster game. So.
You played against Jet Luchenko a good bit. Oliver Bonk was saying you guys called him like a one-man power play freak, and just how special of a player is he? Yeah, he's
unreal. He kind of came in this year and he really worked his way up. I'd say he was a riser throughout the whole year. Really impressive, yeah. So their break-in on the power play was legit. Just drop it to him, and he would find a way to get it in. So, he's a really special player. He seems like a great kid, really hardworking. And yeah, he's got a lot of talent as well, so he's got a bright future.
What would you say are some of the strengths of your game, and what did you maybe see grow this past year, and are you hoping to grow even further next year?
I think confidence this year was a huge thing. I had more opportunity, more ice time. I got trusted in different situations. So just having the confidence in myself, knowing that I put the work in throughout the summer to take advantage of that opportunity and make the most of it. I think that was a huge thing for me. Just having the confidence with the puck on my stick and without, just trusting that I'm going to make the right play. And yeah.
With
Last
Easton,
question.
with Easton and not really knowing his future, maybe even he turning pro or whatnot. I mean, does it kind of give you a little bit more confidence with your game that you could be now the guy to really take over, especially in the forward group?
Yeah. It's kind of all up in the air right now. As you know, he's a really good hockey player too, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not really focused on who's going to be the go-to guy next year. I think we kind of feed off each other really well. And yeah,